Hey guys. Alright, so it's a little late, but I decided to do try to do an informational video. Since it's something I haven't done in a minute. Put my long sleeve shirt on, I got cold. So I don't know how y'all are doing tonight. Hope y'all are doing good. As you can see, I put the picture that Elaine painted and gave me on the wall. The picture of my dad, my Uncle Forrest, and my Aunt Evelyn up here. I'm gonna get the picture of my mom and dad out here. I'm gonna hang that back up, and probably the picture of my sister and me as well. I'm going to work on getting my vehicle, and then I'm gonna see if I can get us approved for an Amish-built shed cabin. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But I decided to go ahead and do an informational video. I have not done any of these in a long time, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know how many of y'all watch the informational videos. I don't have any of my books out here right now. I'm gonna have to probably have Scott go in and grab those at some point, but I don't really want to go in that living room.
You need something?
Not really. I mean, not right now. Yeah, you didn't bring my Bible purse out here because you didn't. Oh, your phone was out here. Okay. I want my purse. It's got my Bibles in it.
I'm gonna take my phone with me though.
Your phone's on the table.
I know this.
Oh,
it's fully charged. Cool.
Also, make sure the cats in the living room have food and water.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Shoot, I don't know where those books are. Okay, you know all the books that I had in the living room that were under that table?
Mm-hmm.
Grab one of my bags that's like that. One of the shopping bags.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of them in the dining room.
Right.
Get those books from under that antique table. Put them in one of those bags. Just go ahead and take them out of the living room and then do it, because I don't really want fleas in here.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the issue in that house. I'm not going to do one of those videos out of there tonight, but yeah, I'll get those books out here and then I'll start doing those videos again. I'm going to start working on some paintings as well.
I'll bring your Bible stuff out and that bag.
Just get one of the bags and put all those books in it, the whole stack. You know, that's cool. Denim rag rugs. That'd be freaking awesome. Chickweed salve for itchy skin. Interesting. Okay, sorry. What I was gonna do here. It's weird. I don't even remember where I left off. But I think I'm going to go back to beginnings because there's just so much. Just trying to figure out what to do. Let me see what this one is. This one's from Frugal Homestead Haven. How to start a 1-acre homestead from scratch. Alright, here we go. Homesteading looks different for each of us, but the main idea is we all are trying to be a little bit more self-reliant. Homesteading doesn't mean you need livestock. You can start small and work your way up. The exciting thing is there are so many opportunities, even if you only have 1 acre of land to start to homestead on. Now my phone's really. Now my phone's being dumb. Okay. So let's take the first steps to starting your 1 acre homestead. I think I'm going to screenshot this and send it to that phone that I'm recording on. Alright, step 1, dream, plan, and prepare. Before you dive headfirst into the world of homesteading, take some time to dream and plan. What do you want to grow? See, I wish I would have done this 25 years ago. Yeah, 25 years ago. Chloe would have not even been born yet. What do you want to grow? What livestock do you want to raise? How will you manage the water supply? Trust me, a little planning goes a long way. And yes, prepare for things not going according to plan because they often won't. As a homesteader for 10 years now, I've been on the journey you're about to embark on, and I can tell you that the road to self-sufficiency is both rewarding and challenging. It's an adventure that requires careful planning, resourcefulness, and resilience. That's where my homesteading binder comes in. It's the tool I wish I had when I started my homesteading journey. And that's also the other reason why I want to do the Faith First homesteading binder. So you guys all can have a chance to get that and use it. This binder, packed with 62 unique planner pages, is like having a personal assistant for your farm. What?
Where you want it?
Just leave it there. It's a planning tool and a comprehensive guide to creating a self-sufficient homestead. When I started on my own 1 acre homestead, I quickly learned that keeping track of everything, from livestock inventories to crop rotations and budgeting, was crucial. See, I haven't even started doing that. Well, let me rephrase that. I started it, but I think I need that binder to use to, consistently keep, like, probably on my dining room table, Or my dining room table. Yeah, because there's our dining room right there. Hang it up. Find a spot to hang it. No. What are you doing? We'll have to put it somewhere else. I mean, it's okay right there for now, but I'm probably going to be hanging paintings over there.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I forgot to take this out of my pocket.
What's it to?
My charger.
Okay, and?
You'll have to
It's
remind
not a
me.
big deal. Alright, the homesteading binder became my go-to resource. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to get ours done. The one for Faith First. I want to get that done. So I can have my own and literally leave that binder on our table and use it for, planning and working our homestead and keeping track of everything. Scott, it's charging. Don't use it while it's charging.
I was going to turn it on, but...
Why? Let it charge. You had it on earlier and it wasn't charging very well. Alright, the homesteading binder became my go-to resource, helping me stay organized and focused. It allowed me to plot out projects, track inventory, and manage my budget effectively, making the process much less daunting. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay. The value of having a reliable guidebook throughout your homesteading journey cannot be overstated. It can mean the difference between feeling overwhelmed and feeling empowered. Trust me, I've been there. With a homesteading binder by your side, you'll be equipped with the knowledge and tools to navigate the exciting world of homesteading confidently. Number 2, select your site. Choosing the right piece of land is crucial. Look for fertile soil, a good water source, and enough sunlight. Even if you don't want animals, being able to set up a space for a garden or container gardening is crucial. Hang on. Number 3, test your soil. Soil testing isn't just for those fancy scientists in white lab coats. And you know what? I completely forgot about getting that soil testing kit. So yeah, that was the thing. I'm going to have to try to do that. I've got a headache. Where's my brush at? What did I do with it? Oh man, it's killing me. Where did I put my brush? Will you hand me my brush? It's over there. I've got to brush my hair. My head hurts so bad right now. And I think it was from... Really? I did not click on wheat. Stop it. Sorry guys, my head was hurting from my ponytail being in for so long. Just get to see me with my hair down. I gotta take a bath. I'm gonna have to get up early whether I want to or not. Once we get our now, then again, if I can get approved for the shed cabin, I won't need to do that. Anyway, whatever. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to get a soil testing kit later on. But then, okay, yeah, one of the reasons I didn't was because I decided just to do raised beds because we're not going to plant in ground. Alright. Soil testing isn't for those fancy scientists in white lab coats. It's essential for figuring out what you can grow and where. Plus, it's a great excuse to play in the dirt. Especially for homesteaders. Each state has their own free soil testing resources. For those in New York, you can... Okay, never mind. Step 4. Choose your crops and livestock. Carefully choose crops and livestock suited to your climate, soil, and personal preferences. Want to grow a field of lavender but live in the desert? It might be time to adjust those plans. Going through the homesteading journey, I've learned how easy it is to get caught up in wanting to do everything right away. Now I know I add one new plant to my garden each year. After 10 years of vegetable gardening, I intend to stick to growing things I know the family will eat and that we can preserve. If it's a year I'm feeling ambitious and able to put extra time into gardening, I'll add something new I've never tried before. The beautiful thing about homesteading is that it's a trial and error. You can go in equipped with everything you read and have researched, but still every animal, every piece of land and garden is unique, and that is very true. But doing your research is so important because it gives you tools to start with. It gives you knowledge, and knowledge is
power.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, Scott, that's... I don't like to say that. Knowledge is the key to experience. Homesteading likes to challenge you, but the rewards you gain from your hands are worth it all. Hands-on learning. Step 5, purchase tools and equipment. I had tools. They got stolen. Invest in quality tools and equipment. They'll be your best friends on this journey, and remember, you don't need every shiny gadget that catches your eye. Stick to the basics. For my frugal gardening tools... Okay, really? And they don't even say what it is. For the best frugal gardening and homestead boots, I'm talking comfort and can withstand wet, thick mud. Okay, hold on. We're going to look into what the gardening tools they're talking about. You know what? I might make separate videos out of these. Really? Okay, I agree with the solar lights. They're like all more power stuff. I don't know. Alright, anyway. For us, it's grabbing what we can afford. So, that's what I'm going to tell you. Get what you can afford. Step 6, start planting. Get those seeds in the ground and start growing. This is where the magic happens. Remember to water your plants. I tend to go underwater or overwater if you're like me. If that's you, research proper watering. For those of you in short growing season, it's easy to start seeds indoors. But you have to have a good place to do it. Right now, we don't really. Now, once we have our shed cabin, I will probably make a corner of that or do it in the loft upstairs. But I've got to make sure that there's enough light. Actually, no, because we'll have our greenhouse. Because I'm buying our greenhouse. I'm tired of trying to get the materials to do things. Yes, I'm going to try to get my truck. Right now, we're in that situation where all hell's about to break loose. We need our stuff. Like yesterday. So, I'm buying our greenhouse. Anyway. I typically get seeds at Dollar Tree and use items to grow those seeds. Okay, whatever. Step 7, raise your livestock. Raising livestock is a big responsibility, but also a reward. Ensure you're ready for early mornings, late nights, and the occasional runaway chicken. Others have livestock on an acre, but for those starting out, start small. Chickens and rabbits are great beginner choices. You can raise goats, sheep, and more on less land, but know you will spend more money feeding them hay. Okay, so you do kind of need hay for goats, but you can get away with not. Step 8, harvest your crops. Harvesting is the homesteader's Christmas. It's hard work, but there's nothing quite like the taste of a meal made from food you grew yourself. Isn't that the freaking truth? There's plenty of resources on that to help you get started. Many times you can find canning equipment really at thrift stores, especially like Goodwill, which I've been looking and haven't found anything yet. Probably just going to buy my canner anyway. And yes, I know what I've been saying about canning, but right now it's about all I got because I have not been able to stock up on my reddened salt. And with fermenting, you need a lot. I'm going to try to do that. We've got so many things we need to do. I'm going to end up, we've got to get that chicken coop built. And right now, once again, I'm low on money because I'm trying to collect up on things that we need, which has meant getting stuff on Amazon that we need. And I'm down to less than $50. So if I have to use the metal roofing tiles, I'm going to have to use the ones that I bought for this trailer. Which means I'm going to have to buy more for this trailer. This is why I don't really want to rely on trying to get building materials to do everything that I was planning on doing. The greenhouse. 20 pallets for around the perimeter. Yeah, fine. I need the curved PVC greenhouse pipe stuff, and then the polycarbonate plastic. I don't know if I'm going to have time to build it. I've been having such a problem trying to get the chicken coop built. I'm just going to freaking spend the $200 and buy the greenhouse. Period. I might as well. It's not going to be as big as I wanted, but maybe I can buy a second one. Yeah, right now the hexagonal one is cheaper. But I don't think it would withstand the winds that we get sometimes. So, I don't know. Now, step 9, store and preserve that harvest. Learning to store and preserve your harvest will ensure that you have farm fresh food all year round. Plus, homemade pickles and jams make excellent gifts. And unfortunately, we're not getting much of our fruit because we didn't stay on top of the black raspberries. Somebody kept forgetting.
The black raspberries haven't. Oh, yeah.
Because somebody said they were going to check it out and make sure and keep a check on it every day, and they didn't. I need to start writing him notes and sticking them to his forehead. You got to do your part, too. Step 10, reflect and learn. Take time at the end of each season to reflect on what worked, what didn't, and what you can do better next year. Learning is all part of the journey. So that's it, folks. Your guide to starting a 1-acre homestead. Remember, homesteading is about the journey, not the destination. And that is true. So take a deep breath, embrace the challenges, and remember to laugh along the way. Because if there's one thing I've learned, a sense of humor is the most vital tool in any homesteader's toolkit. And there's a whole bunch of resources that you can learn and research and check out. So much on homesteading. So, and that was it for how to start a 1-acre homestead from scratch. I'm going to screenshot that because that's going to be my title. Anyway, so that's it for that one. Yeah. Ow. It's 25 minutes. Sitting on this bed is like hurting my tailbone. yeah. So, just forgot what I was saying. But yeah, on the you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this video. I'm not gonna be able to get both of them uploaded. I know that. I'll have to do one tomorrow. But I'm just gonna kind of go into do another video, and I'll do like a little chat video, and I'll upload that one tomorrow because I'm not gonna be able to do them both tonight. I know that.
It's 11 o'clock.
And anyway, yeah, my circadian rhythm is all screwed up again. I need to get a job working from home so I can go to bed by the time it gets dark and get up when it starts to get light. So that's my aim. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off from here. I'm gonna end this video, and I'll do a little chat video to kind of go into what I was talking about on, us and everything, on Faith First and our plans and that kind of thing. So I will see you guys in the next video. Do your research, you guys. Check your subscriptions. Make sure you always check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click on that notification bell and click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.